It's now time for the Sand Dollar Home Team Monthly Market Update.
Hey, welcome everybody. We finally have some warm weather. We're so happy it's over 80 degrees again.
It's getting back to normal.
Thank you for joining us today. We want to talk about the stats again, right, Liz?
We have some good information. We were in Keller Williams family reunion this weekend in Orlando,
Yep.
and we got some good stuff to share.
We learned some really great things. We think you're going to want to hear it. But before we do that, let's talk about the January stats. So we realize it's February, but the January statistics just came out. So here we go. So in January, in the Englewood Board of Realtors, there were 134 sales. Now that's down a little bit.
It is
Confusing there because in December we had 204 sales, and in January of last year we had 189 sales. And you know, COVID is getting better, so I don't understand why we have fewer sales, but I guess it's everybody took their foot off the gas over the holidays or something. I don't know.
Well, it is a possibility. Now, the average price, which it can. We are very close to the Minnesota beach area, but the average was 565.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
550. Yes, it was pretty high. And last year, the average was 509.
Yeah, so we're up quite a bit over last year. I can't do the percentage there, but that's quite an increase for the average sale price. It follows suit with the average price of the listings. So the average listing price in January was $554,000 versus last year it was $490,000. So you see the sale prices and the purchase prices have gone up about the same amount.
Yeah, 50,000. That's extremely wild. So now, this year. Let's talk about this year. So if you list a property for $550,000, well, you will get 98% of the asking price, which we have been looking more 100 and up to that.
So the 98%, that's the average in our board. But if you list with us,
you will get multiple offers.
We're still at 100% and above.
Yes,
right
even in vacant land, believe it or not.
Which bidding wars on vacant land, it's crazy.
It is crazy. We actually have two right now going on, and that's interesting. Last year was 96% of the asking price. Would that tell you that it is definitely time to be listed if you are interested on it?
Yep, it's a tighter market still this year. And days on market shows the same kind of a trend. So this month, January, the average days on market for most of the listings was 24 days on the market versus last year in January, it was 61 days on the market. Now we were coming out of COVID then, but we sure have made a difference in how many days those houses are on the market. And I would say most of our houses are on the market for 5 to 7 days, right?
Yes, and
we have a specific reason why we want them on that long. And if you need to know about selling, we can tell you what those reasons are. But definitely we don't want them to sell on day 0 or day 1 because we want to make sure you get that exposure. So our average right now I think is 27 days, but that includes some vacant land.
It is true.
Yeah.
Now, current inventory is 204. Last year, it was 334 for exactly the same time.
Yeah.
Which that means how many
we're
days?
like a third down on the number of listings on the market.
Yes, how long it will take to get it sold if nothing else coming.
Oh, that's this month's of inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. So right now, this is incredibly low. 1.52 months of inventory right now. Do you remember what that means, everybody? It means if nothing new comes on the market, it'll only take us 1.5 months to sell everything that's on the market right now. It's an extreme seller's market. So if it's below 6 months of inventory, that's a seller's market. Above 6 months of inventory is a buyer's market. So last year we were at 1.77, which is still an extreme seller's market, and this year 1.52. So it's even stronger for sellers at the moment.
It is. It is. Absolutely.
So now at family reunion, the big question is, are we in a bubble? Are we in a bubble?
We are not yet.
We're not yet. We might be blowing a bubble, but we are not in a bubble at the moment. A lot of the critical factors that caused the market to crash back in 06, 07, and 08 are not with us right now. There's a lot of different regulations on lending, and we just right now have a lack of inventory and a very high demand at the moment. So that could change tomorrow. Different things could change in our economy. Maybe things change with Ukraine. We don't know what could cause a shift, but
And interest rates are about to go up too, right?
right,
So
that's
that could
right,
affect
Ashley.
it.
Interest rates are creeping up just a little bit, but I think they're keeping that at a controlled pace so that it doesn't cause an explosion of the bubble,
Which
that we're not in yet.
well, yes, we're not there yet. Now, with that said, like I did have this, I've been trying to figure out an investment. Yes, for investment properties, interest rate went extremely high. And I don't see that as a disadvantage in my case that I wanted to buy another property. I see it also good for our buyers because some way or another, we need to regulate something for the buyers that needs to buy versus the investor that just want to get more and more.
Yeah.
Which we love both of you.
Me too.
But this is something that is a reality. Investment mortgage rates went up an entire point.
Yeah. So for individual home buyers, it's still quite low.
Yes, it is. We're still in the high two, median of the three. So it's great. And now I don't know if we shared this before. They are combining, if you're a married couple and there's 2 credits, now they're going to be combined. So it's not going to be penalized with the lower. Both of them are going to be combined and you will have a better interest rate.
Gotcha. That's
Take advantage
very,
of that.
cool.
We can talk to you about that.
Yeah, Luz, you have some people who need houses that we haven't been able to find houses for. Can you tell us what we're looking for in an inventory?
Yes, actually, this is what I have one very specific. It needs to have a 3-car garage, 2,100 square feet or more. It needs to have water view or Gulf view, and $650 is the top of their budget. You have something like that, call us. We can help you, and you will help me to help my buyers.
Yep. So if you're thinking about selling and you have a home like that, we certainly have buyers for that. And we have buyers for many other things as well. And even if you just want to know what the value of your house is, we're very happy to give you a price analysis. Obviously, no obligation. We just want to make sure that you have the right information, and so that you know that we have our finger on the pulse of the economy and of the real estate market, and we can guide you in whatever direction you're headed.
And if you're not interested in selling right now, Leslie can set you up for a monthly market update so you know what's going on in your neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a really cool email that people get. I've set myself up on that program.
I do.
It's called a monthly neighborhood nurture. So you get an email about what's going on in your neighborhood. It's really very cool. Give us a jingle or a text or an email if you want to have that information set up for yourself. Well, I guess we're to our drawings.
Okay, so this one here first. This one is the $100 Home Team Rewards. So what do you need to do to get in this red hat?
Well, all they have to do to get into that red hat is to give us a referral, a friend or family. There's a bunch in there this time. Friends or family or your neighbor. If you know anybody who needs help with real estate, and they might not need to buy or sell right now, they might just have questions about real estate, send them to us and let us know you're sending them over, and we'll put your name in the hat for a $50 drawing of the restaurant of your choice. You want to pull it out of there, Liz?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Bob and Pam Sushi.
Oh wow, they've sent us quite a few.
Yes. All right.
Our time is about up here, so we gotta hurry
Yes.
up and do this one. The last one is when you gave us a review online, we have one more drawing here. So who
goodness
can we pull
gracious.
out?
Gary and Linda Henry.
Oh,
thank
you, Gary and Linda. We hope you're enjoying your new house too. So we need to touch base. We wanted to talk to you anyway. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you all for joining us.